They'll start on the ground with Genty. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off he goes. He's going to be marked down short of the 45, short of the first down, and here comes 3rd down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. He's going to pierce that one. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 19, 6,
Keep it on the ground with Genty. Finds room inside the 40. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
21 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll throw out of the gun. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he's in! Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Here comes Worthy to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll get that out wide to Pierce. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And that one's shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 43-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up
From the 43,
2nd and 9.
here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he will score. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's Pierce. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I would only want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Hey, 43, 43.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
A run out of the gun with Pierce. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and inches. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Pretty curious decision there, Mike, to go quarterback sneak on 2nd down. It's typically something that we see on 3rd and 4th down. But in this case, the play caller wanted to convert this first down. Don't leave anything to chance. And he's able to get a fresh set of downs.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Makes the score Raiders 31, Chiefs 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And he'll give himself up here to gain of 5 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders' 27-yard line.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chiefs.
They'll run right side with Pacheco. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he will score. Game on.
Touchdown,
Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance.
And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's into the end zone yet again. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down, Chiefs.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Attack, attack! 43, 15.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down.
I've got little Amy. 15. Hey,
They'll drop to throw. For a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage.
Pass intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll locate Courtland over the middle. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a 1st down. Back to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Finding room across midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 18.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got it at the 3. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to